Do it right with Albright. I'm Marty LaBarbera, President and owner of Albright Sales Company. And we're here today to talk about how to properly strip a floor so that you get all of the wax off, so that when you put floor finish back on, it looks right and has the wet gloss that you want. The product that I'm going to use today to do the floor stripping is called Vanish. It's a no-rinse stripper, but it's an intensive speed stripper. So it's going to let me get the job done as fast as possible. The stripper is mixed 1 to 4, 1 part stripper, 4 parts water. A lot of rooms that have floor finish on them will have a lot of wax buildup around the edge. So what we want to do first is the edge work. Okay, so now we're going to lay the stripper, and I'm just going to lay it around the edges. I dipped it in the bucket, I let it drip a little bit, and then I just slop it down and I paint the edge of the room with this solution. Now the key to this thing is give it enough time to sit so the stripper can work for you. So I would give this about 5 minutes to sit, and then I'm going to take this tool, which is like a swivel brush. This is a Nyla Grit swivel-headed brush, so the bristles are aggressive, which is good for doing edge work. Some people use razor scrapers. Some will use the center of a black floor pad. They will put the black floor pad down, put their foot on top of it, and do it like that, scrub it that way. This is a little bit easier to use it this way. What I'm looking to see is if it's a white tile, that I'm seeing the white and I'm seeing all the wax or the floor finish coming right up. After the edge work is done, then what I'm going to do next is then lay the stripper solution out over the entire floor. What you need to do is flood mop the floor like this. Slop it down, because 1 good heavy coat of stripper will emulsify 6 coats of wax. So I want to be sure I've got a pretty good heavy coat on the floor. Okay, and now we want to let this sit for 8 to 10 minutes. If you'll do that, it gives the stripper plenty of time to emulsify the wax or floor finish, which is solid, and take it to a liquid state. Now I want to scrub the floor. I have a choice of a black strip pad or a high performance strip pad. This works a little bit better than this one. This holds a lot more wax before it becomes smooth, which is a problem when using pads. My personal choice is a stripping brush. Now this baby right here will run you typically on a 20-inch size somewhere around, I don't know, $300, $350. So why buy this? 2 big reasons. This thing will outlast 200 cases of black strip pads. Plus, it gets your edge work a lot better. It gets right up to the wall, so your edge work becomes a lot easier. Okay, we're going to start scrubbing. I want to overlap each pass with the machine, but I also want to start where I'm stepping off the mat onto the stripper solution, because where I scrub with the brush will not be slippery. I don't want you falling down. Okay, so what I'm noticing as I do this, I'm seeing the solid wax and kind of little clumpy things, which is good, which tells me I'm cutting everything off the floor. So when I'm done scrubbing, I want to pull the machine back onto a mat or onto towels so that I don't get any of the solution that's on the wheels onto the floor that has wax that's already been done or I don't want to mess up. Okay, now we want to get the solution off the floor. The easy way is to have a wet vac. Now if you've got a shop vac, we actually sell this head and this pipe and hose so that it can fit on a shop vac. So your shop vac can work like my $600 commercial vac, and for 150 bucks, whatever you paid for your shop vac, this kit's like $175, $200. You can now have a machine that works as well as our commercial vac. And then when your shop vac motor burns out, just buy a new shop vac, because this thing will last forever and these blades are replaceable. But the key is the 2 blades, not the single blade that you see in shop vacs. Okay, so let me get going here. After you suck the solution off the floor with the stripper solution with the emulsified wax, you need to damp mop out your streaks or do a full rinse as quickly as possible, because you don't want that solution re-drying into the floor or you have to re-strip it again. Because the reason wax or floor finish can be stripped, it has chemical triggers in it that when stripper hits it, it releases. Once you've done that one time, those triggers are gone. Job is finished. I've done it very rapidly using our Albright Vanish. Also the stripping brush, which really makes a difference. This is how we teach people to do it at Albright Sales. Give Rob a call at 904-559-9292. Do it right with Albright.